my channel. So today I have another eyeshadow tutorial using another of the Colourpop new eyeshadow quads. So today I use the nice really warm tone like orangey terracotta palette. That one is called Mocktail, so it's just a really beautiful little palette here. So you guys can see they have these beautiful shades and I'm loving these little quads so far. So if you guys want to see how I got this halo eye and like my first impressions using this little palette and everything, and of course the tutorial, then please keep on watching. Okay guys, so let's just get right into this tutorial. First, I'm gonna start by priming my eyelids with this eyeshadow primer. This is the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in their original formula. I'm just gonna take some of that onto my eyelids and just blend it out with my fingertips. So I always like to use eyeshadow primers just because I feel like they do make the shadows last longer and blend nicer in my opinion. So as I said, I'm going to be using this little eyeshadow quad here from Colourpop. This is in the shade Mocktail, and you guys can see that there's 4 beautiful shadows. You're getting 2 mattes, 2 metallic shades. I believe that you're just getting one of their new glitter metallic formulas, and it looks to be this pink one over here. There's like some gold glitters if you look really up close. So I did do a video before this one where I swatched all of the 3 palettes that I received from them, and I also did a tutorial using the Sparkler eyeshadow palette. So that is like the really nice bronzy brown palette. So I did an eyeshadow look using that palette in my last video, and I have all swatches on the 3 palettes that I received on that video, so I will link it in the description box if you guys want to see that one. But for today, I'm going to be using this one, and I love these warm colors, so I'm very excited to get right into it. I think I'm going to first start by using this beautiful like brick kind of orangey red shade here. So that one is called Highball. And I'm going to go into this Colourpop E22 blending brush and just place that all into the crease. I'm kind of just starting on the outer corner of the eyes. And this shade is so pigmented. I just had a little bit on my brush and I barely even moved it around. And if you guys can see, it is super, super pigmented. I'm not even sure what kind of a look I want to do, so we're just gonna wing it and we'll see what I come up with. I almost forgot, when I do have my makeup on and I'm doing my eyeshadow last, I like to use some setting powder just a little bit under my eyes just to catch any fallout. I'm just gonna place some of this Colourpop one. This is just their translucent setting powder, and I'm just gonna put it on my under eyes just in case we have some fallout. So far, I'm very impressed with this shadow. As you guys saw from the very beginning, it is super pigmented and it is blending out so easily and just like really seamlessly. So I'm loving it. It feels so just easy to work with. So as you guys can see, that's just that one shadow and it looks really nice on its own, but I think I do want to kind of create a little bit of like a halo eye type of look. So I'm going to take that brown shadow with the same brush and I'm just going to place it on the inner and outer corners just to kind of deepen it up a bit. And that shade is called Chaser. I'm using that same brush and I'm just placing that brown shade. It's like a warm brown, almost like chocolatey matte shade on the inner and outer corners. And that's just adding a little bit of dimension and like depth to the look here, just to kind of give that halo eye some more definition, because I'm gonna put all that metallic in the middle. And as you guys can see, I'm kind of just dragging the shadow out a little bit just to like elongate the eye. And I'm just creating a bit of like a V with that shadow. Okay, so I do want to use both of these metallics today just to kind of try them out for you so you can get my like first impression on this whole little quad here. And I think I'm going to first start with this pinky shade as like the base in the middle, and then I'm going to go in with that gold and just place it further in the middle there just to really make the shadows pop and kind of create a nice little ombre color going on there. So before I go in with those metallics, I'm going to use this NYX glitter primer, and I love using this whenever I use metallics or glitters because I just feel like it does make the shadows pop even more and last longer. So I'm going to place that just kind of on like the lid and middle area there because I am going to create a type of halo eye. So I'm just focusing it on the middle area and just above the crease. I'm going to be using this Colourpop E25 flat little brush here. So going in with that same E25 brush, I'm gonna go into this shadow here. This is like that like pinky one with some gold glitters in there. That one is called Iced. I'm just gonna place that all in the middle where we put that glitter primer. So as you guys can hopefully see on camera, all of the little gold glitters that are within that metallic base of the shadow just really does pop out when it's on the lid, and it is so pretty. It's like very multi-dimensional. I hope that it's coming across on camera, but it is so pretty. There's like so many like little gold and even like pink glitters in there, and it's just such a beautiful shadow. It looks a lot more pink in the pan, but once it's actually blended out on the lid, you see so much of that gold coming through. So I'm kind of just diffusing that shadow just to kind of make it blend in with the matte ones. Now I'm gonna go in with this beautiful bright gold shade there. That one is called Shaken. And I'm just gonna add some of that right in the very middle of the lid there just to kind of really make it pop and look very dimensional. So that gold just kind of really does amplify the gold from that other shadow with the glitters, and it just makes it look much more kind of like shiny in the middle area, which is really nice for the halo eye that we have going on. Okay, so going in with this Colourpop E22 brush, I'm gonna go back into that nice brown matte shade there and just kind of deepen the inner and outer corners just to kind of really accentuate that halo eye even furthermore. Okay, so now I'm just using this clean little brush here. I'm just gonna wipe away all that under eye setting powder, and it caught any fallout, but we honestly didn't have too much fallout, which was actually really nice because I am quite heavy-handed when I do my eyeshadow. So I'm gonna go in with this Colourpop E27 little pencil brush here, and I'm gonna go into this shade, this nice kind of burnt orangey shade, and I'm just gonna smoke that on at the lower lash line. So now I'm gonna go in with this little flat brush. This is a Morphe JH43 brush, and I'm gonna go into that nice dark brown shade, and I'm just gonna kind of deepen up like really close to the lash line there and darken it up a bit with that nice brown shade. So now in the waterline, I'm going to go in with this Colourpop Creme Gel Liner in the shade Honey Dude, and this is just their pure nude liner. I'm just going to place a little bit of this gold shadow there with this flat brush. This is a Morphe JH41 brush, and I'm going to place that on the inner corners just to kind of brighten them up a bit. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with some mascara, and I'm gonna be using these Colourpop ones. So I actually have the two shades here, brown and black. So I'm gonna use the black one on the top lashes and the brown one on the bottom lashes. So these are their Act Natural Defining Mascaras. So I actually really love those new Colourpop mascaras. They are so beautiful, and I love the fact that they have a brown shade because I've been wanting a brown mascara for so long, but I just never had one in my collection. So I love using that brown one on the bottom lash line. I think it just looks so beautiful, and there's just something nice about the brown mascara. I don't know what it is, but I really like it on the lower lash line. Okay, so I know that at this point I usually will pop on a false lash, but I'm actually not going to today because I actually just really like the way the mascara looks, and I do think that you can kind of see how nice the halo eye really looks even without like the false lash kind of taking away from it. So I'm just gonna leave it like that. I know it's a shocker because I always put on a false lash, but today we're gonna change things up. So that is it, guys. I hope you guys like this tutorial. I really do love that eyeshadow quad. So far, the two that I have tried have been amazing. Honestly, the quality has been consistent for the two that I've tried. Like I said before, that I did do a tutorial using the sparkler one, which was that really nice bronzy, like dark brown one. It was so pretty and the quality was amazing. It was pretty much this exact same as this one. So this one again is their Mocktail palette, and it is just that like warm kind of orangey brown with like the golds and the pink, and I just love it. I'm so in love. And that shadow there called Ice, which was like the pink one, the pink glittery one, so pretty. It honestly, like, there's so much gold reflex within that pink that you can't really even tell just by looking in the pan, but once you like put it on the lid, it just like shines so beautifully, and it has like those multi-dimensional glitters in there that just like pop through, and I love it. The mattes are amazing, amazing quality. And the metallics are of course just so pigmented and just like bright, and I just really love it. I think that this halo eye look is super pretty, and I don't know, I just can't say enough good things about this little palette here for $9, guys. This is like such a high quality feeling palette, and I just love that they came out with these little quads here because I just think that they're so cute and mini, but you are getting 4 beautiful full-size shadow pens here, which is great. So like I said, I will link my previous tutorial using the sparkler palette, and also with all the swatches. I'll link that in the description box for you guys if you want to see that video. So I hope you guys like this tutorial. I hope you like my first impressions using this little palette here, and it definitely gets a thumbs up from me. The quality is amazing, the price point's amazing. I just love the formulations in here as well. So love this little palette. I love warm tones, so this is like up my alley. So let me know what you guys think, if you guys have picked up any of these new quads. I'd love to know which ones you picked out for yourselves, and if you guys want to see more tutorials using them. I still have one more palette that they sent me. It's like another like warm tone one. It's the creamsicle one, so it's kind of like pinky and corally and really pretty. So I'm gonna do another tutorial using that palette, and you'll get my first impressions for that one. So let me know if you guys want to see more tutorials using any of these other palettes, and I of course want to keep using them for you guys on my channel. So if you guys want to see that, then of course let me know. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!